100 of the greatest sci-fi movies. Man, this is a podcast where I discuss my discuss my rankings of what I think the top 100 best science fiction movies of all time are, ranked from 100 all the way up to 1. This is the second day of the year, man. This is January 2nd. We are on number 99. And so far, only half of you have assaulted me for having Flash Gordon so low on my list. You know what? I'm sorry. There's a couple of things I thought should have made it in there, but I was like, no, we cannot have Flash Gordon on there. That's why it's at number 100. But today, if you didn't go back and listen to yesterday's episode, the January 1st episode, where I talked a little bit about Flash Gordon and get down on that. But today, we are on our number 99 pick, man, and we're talking today about Tron. 1982, continuing to prove that 1982 was a banner year for movies. That in 1999, maybe 1994 too. I don't think we've had a banner year in the 2000s yet, but I have to do a little bit of digging on that. But Tron, 1982, directed by Steven Lisberger, man. A world inside the computer where man has never been until now. As Kevin Flynn searches for proof that he invented a hit video game he is digitized by a laser and finds himself inside the grid, where programs suffer under the tyrannical rule of the Master Control Program, the MCP. With the help of a security program called Tron, Flynn seeks to free the grid from the MCP. Man, look, Tron was that business, guys. I'm just telling you outright, Tron is that business. As far as like John Lasseter, he might be persona non grata, but we still gotta throw it up to him real quick. That he was the head of Pixar and Disney's animation group. He described how Tron helped him see the potential of computer generated imagery in the production of animated films. Man, without Tron, there would be no Toy Story. And I argue that without Toy Story, there would be no Pixar. So you kind of, by transitive properties, you kind of got to thank Tron for the slate of excellent animated runs we've gotten. One of those to be unveiled here in the next couple days, I do believe, if I have my list memorized correctly. I think Tron mostly exists largely based on its visuals. Like, the story is okay. It's like a dude fired from a company, and he's like, no, I made the dope program. You got other people trying to, they plagiarize it, they're taking credit for his work, and he's like, nah, this shit don't sit right with me. I'm gonna figure out a way to expose this mofo. And then that, through technological wackiness, ends up inside the program that is Tron. And it is, at the time for 1982, it is a technical achievement. It is a marvel of movie making at that time. All the layers of things that are going on, just the light frisbees, the light cycles. I think the light bikes is still one of the dopest things in science fiction, as it will be revisited in Tron Legacy a little bit down the road there as well. The story itself is okay. This movie is one of the beginnings of 80s sci-fi, like, make it look pretty and then just slap that prettiness over a fairly okay story. And I think that's kind of what Tron is. Does the ending make any sense? Absolutely not. My man Flynn went from unemployed at Incom to being its CEO damn near overnight. But seeing as how it's a Disney release, you gotta kind of have that Disney ending to it. But still, it is just I think the ideas are dope to Tron. Like, if they made the first Tron now, I think it would be a completely different reception than it was back in the 1980s. We saw a positive reception to Tron Legacy, but even from what Tron Legacy is like 2000, like 12, something like that. It's been a decade since Tron Legacy. You redo Tron now, or if it first came out now with today's technology, it would fucking smash the market, I think. Unfortunately, you get a billion prequels and sequels and spinoffs and comic books and video games, but you gotta take the bad with the good, right? But yeah, man, number 99 on today's bit of business, Tron. Listen, I think it's one of probably my second favorite Jeff Bridges performance. David Warner, up in that bad boy as well. Like, you got a lot going for it. Michael Dudikoff. When was the last time you heard that dude's name? If it's been a while since you watched Tron, I implore you to go back and check it out. It's a good, like, Sunday afternoon, nothing else is happening type of watch, man. You can throw it on the background while you're cleaning up the house or while you're washing the dishes, and I guarantee you won't be disappointed, man. Number 99 on the top 100 of my greatest sci-fi movies of all time, Tron. Stay tuned, man. Stay tuned for tomorrow's bit of business, number 98. We'll see what that is here in 24 hours. Until then, you all take it easy and have a good one.